Hey, Rebel Creatives, welcome back to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano Wallace, and it is my mission to help entrepreneurs and business owners gain financial impact and time freedom so they can do more of what they love and have a more fulfilling life, right? And in today's episode, I want to dive into not so much secrets but some things that you can use to create high converting websites, or if you already have your website, you want to look at these things and see how you can either optimize, implement, or just improve its effectiveness so that your website can start converting better for you. Now, if you're ready to turn your website into a powerful tool that attracts visitors and converts them into loyal customers, keep listening. All right. Now, why does this matter for us as entrepreneurs, right? And business owners? Well, having a high converting website isn't just about looking good online, right? It's about maximizing your presence to boost sales, enhance user experience, and build a stronger brand, right? And if you have a well designed website, this can increase engagement, it can generate more leads, and ultimately drive more revenue. So you want to master this skill, or at least get experts that will help you to build out a website that will really be supporting your online presence. All right. And this will help you to stay ahead of the competition, get found more easily, build trust, strengthen your brand, and get sales happening for you 24/7. All right. Unfortunately, though, many of us struggle to achieve high conversion rates because we overlook some key elements. All right. And here are some common challenges that you might be facing. The first one is you built your website, but it has complex navigation, and visitors will leave if they can't find what they're looking for quickly. Another could be the poor design, right? It's cluttered or outdated, right? And this can turn potential customers away. The slow load times. Users have little patience, especially now more than ever, right? So if your website is slow, then it will just lead to more persons, you know, hopping off of your website before they even load it up to see anything, right? And then there's also a potential of lack of trust signals. And without clear indicators of credibility, visitors may hesitate to engage. For example, you have your website and it's not, secure, but you want people to fill out a form, or you don't have any privacy policy or terms or anything, and you're asking for personal identifiable information. So people might be hesitant to go with your call to actions, right? Meaning your website is not even fulfilling your business goals, right? And another could be unclear call to actions, right? If users don't know what to do next, they're less likely to take action. And I'll go a little bit further. If people do not know what will happen as a result of them taking a certain action, they are more likely not to take it. And that's where you want to sow some allegiance capital and let people know what is going to happen if you should click this button. What is going to happen after you fulfill this form and submit it, right? So those are some things that you want to make sure that you make clear, and that can really improve the performance of your website. Now, don't worry, because in this episode, I'm going to help you to navigate these challenges and create a website that not only attracts visitors, but also converts them into loyal customers. All right. So, first up, you want to simplify your navigation, right? Your website's navigation should be straightforward and intuitive. Keep menus short and organize content in a way that makes sense to the user. Imagine walking into a store where everything is clearly labeled and easy to find. You're more likely to stay, browse, and make a purchase. The same principle applies to your website. Now, here, a common mistake that people make is overloading their navigation bar with too many options, right? And this can overwhelm visitors and make them leave. So you want to stick to a few main categories and then use submenus to organize additional pages, right? Next, you want to optimize your design. A clean, modern design can significantly impact how visitors perceive your site. Use plenty of white space, high quality images, and consistent branding. A website that has a clean design and professional images feels more trustworthy and appealing, encouraging visitors to stay longer. And one thing people do here, a little mistake, is that you're using too many colors and fonts, right? You have like four, five, six colors, then you have two, three different fonts. This can make your site look unprofessional and chaotic, right? So you want to choose a simple color palette and stick to two to three fonts throughout your website. Next, you want to improve load times. Speed is crucial, right? Users expect websites to lead um, them to where they want to go as fast as possible. So if your website is taking more than 3 seconds to load, that's an issue. So you want to optimize images. You want to leverage your browser caking, right? And you want to use a reliable hosting service to ensure fast load times. Think of your website as a fast food restaurant, right? And I love food. If the service is quick, customers are happy and likely to return. And the same goes for your site. Now, using large, unoptimized images and heavy scripts that slow down your website is a mistake that a lot of people make, especially those creating it for themselves and they don't know all these things, right? So you want to make sure that you're compressing your images and you want to clean up your code to enhance performance. Next, you want to build trust. Now, trust signals like customer reviews, testimonials, a secure payment badge can reassure visitors and encourage them to take action. If you see positive results and security badges on a website, you're more likely to make a purchase, right? And the same goes for your visitors. Not displaying trust signals prominently or at all is a big mistake. So you want to place reviews, testimonials, your trust badges on your homepage and product pages, and you want to make sure that you have it very visible, your your privacy policy, your terms, all of the things that people will need to know before they do any business with you. All right. Finally, you want to clarify your CTAs. Your call to action should be clear, concise, and compelling. Tell visitors exactly what you want them to do next. And I would say go even further and let them know what's going to happen after they click that button. Sow some allegiance capital, right? A clear, bold button that says sign up now or get started guides users towards taking action. Using vague CTAs like click here or click to continue or all of those things is burying them at the bottom of the page, and that's a common mistake that people make right there, right? You want to make your CTAs stand out with contrasting colors and place them in prominent positions on your pages, not all the way down at the bottom and saying something vague like click here. All right. So there you have it. By following these steps, you can overcome the common challenges that prevent many websites from converting visitors into customers. You want to simplify your navigation, you want to optimize your design, you want to improve those load times, you want to build trust, and you want to make sure that your CTAs are very clear and they clarify what will happen next when they click these buttons and take those actions, right? These changes will lead to a more engaging, trustworthy, and effective online presence, resulting in higher conversion rates and ultimately business growth. All right. Thanks for tuning in to this our latest podcast episode. Stay inspired, keep creating. Until next time, this is Delano Wallace signing off.